Grand Rising, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for two different signs, right? So it's going to be for Scorpio and Libra. I'm seeing that your energies are being crossed with each other. This is a classic read for your energies to be crossed with each other. You two may be balancing each other out as you are in transition of doing something major in your lives. And I'm seeing that it's a matter of you having self-control. Like, I'm seeing that you do have a lot of self-control, or there may be like a sense of you feeling like you need to have self-control. Take it as it resonates, okay? I'm also seeing that the approach that the spirit is going for is like your soul, your spirit, and living lightly. You know, like light as a feather. As I'm seeing those feathers. Or it could be a representation of like angels guiding you, things of that nature. So it's either or, you know what I mean? It could be the sense of living lightly or making the choice to live lightly, and how when you have to make the choice to live lighter, it may seem like you have to apply more self-control to your impulses, right? And that may feel like a challenge, or it may feel quote-unquote heavy. However, to be able to balance that out amongst the two of you is what I'm seeing. It will help you make things lighter for each other, okay? So I'm seeing the southwestern wind being like a large influence during the cycle of this read. Anything that has to do with the southwestern wind has to do with process of power. Process of power is strongly associated with influence from the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Jupiter influences the experiences that we have here on this planet that have to do with growth, change, transformation, prosperity, good fortune, okay? So if you are going through any challenges, trust and believe that it's not for no reason. It is to put you on a pathway for greatness and good things to happen in the future, okay? So I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about doing research with the southern wind, which represents power. There is power in doing research. There is power in doing your homework. Reflecting on yourself, what it is that you have learned and what it is that you got from these lessons that life is teaching you, right? Or what you all have learned from each other, okay? I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about power in regard to unions and weddings. Communities coming together, groups of people that you love and care about, or if it's, you know, quaint and personal and you all get married or committed to each other. I'm like, there's another word other than married, right? If you like express commitment to each other privately, that's also what this could be referring to, like the power behind it, the decision to love and to commit yourself to loving someone, okay? I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to process. So with process, I'm seeing the western wind. With process, I'm seeing that you all are reading a book This could be a book about you. It could be a book regarding history. It could be something spiritual. It could be something fantasy, right? Regardless, I am seeing that there's a book that either one or both of you are reading, and you're reflecting on what it is that you're reading, processing it, doing your homework and your research on its relativity to what it is that you're going through in your life, that it may put you on a clearer pathway to live more lightly, okay? And like I said, I am seeing your energies crossing each other. So there may be like some behavioral things or studies that are actually going on, and you all are realizing that it's essentially about you too, you know? I think that it's interesting when I meet people that study psychology or study behavior or neurology or anything that has to do with the mind or the brain, because it's like your own consciousness has decided that it wants to know more about why it's doing what it's doing as it's operating and functioning in your vessel as a computer, right? Of the information that you receive and the time that you have to process. So very, very, very curious. Okay, so I'm seeing teddy bear. With that teddy bear card, I'm seeing that someone is interested in you, that there's a blooming romance, some flirting, and someone may want to date you. You all may be wanting to date each other, right? There may be a sense of flirting going on between the two of you, a blooming romance, or you may be interested in each other. Or you both may have an interest in demonstrating some type of self-control and living a lighter life, okay? What I'm seeing that you all are being crossed with, though, is death card. The death card is showing that relationship is over. Maybe there's a sense of no second chances, growth and transformation, and what's dead is dead. So with the death card, it's not alone, right? The death card is showing me really that there's growth and transformation going on, because the way that I'm reading is in the fullness of time, and it's not always black and white. There's a lot of things about it that are gray, right? So why not look at the glass half full is what I'm saying, especially if you're reflecting by doing the shadow work within, either individually or together, right? You'll find that the reason why things are happening the way that they're happening, or that they have happened in the past, is because you're on a pathway of growth and transformation, okay? So there's that death card, and then there's the coffin card, which, hello, they would, seem to go together even in the 3D world, right? Yeah, so if someone dies, then, there's funerary arrangements or like a coffin, right? Yeah, so this coffin in this represents, during the cycle of this read, represents a new beginning, liberation, being reborn, and transition or tragic endings. So what I'm also seeing is there's a possibility that everything that I said prior to this moment could be true about the two of you. Though there's also a strong possibility that someone between both of these signs has passed away, and you're trying to figure out how to move on from it. And this other spiritual being is also trying to figure out how to move on from it. Like, they don't want to leave you broken and stuck in a depression. And I'm saying that because the energy just like came through really strong. And it's almost like whoever you are, Scorpio, this Libra did not want me to do this read without letting you know that they are here as well. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. And in order for them to be able to, yeah, with the feathers, right? Because the Libra also represents like a sense of justice. So this person was in your life, obviously, for a reason. Could be family, could have been a friend, could have been a lover, right? With that teddy bear card. And you may be going through the process of like wanting to date again or wanting to be in a new relationship, though you may be having some difficulty being able to do that because of practicing healthy habits of self-control due to how it is that you've been hurt in the past by things that were outside of your control, like the loss of this Libra. Okay. However, as you move forward with grace is the best thing that I can suggest. There are new beginnings, a sense of liberation that is available for you, rebirth and transition for this Libra, and all of those feelings of emotions that are associated with tragedy. You can bury them and move forward with grace and ease. So I understand that biologically we receive time and we share it with everyone else around us. Right. And so our body, as it's processing time, transmutes memories. And I'm seeing that also in the read, during the cycle of this read, that you are going down memory lane. Not in a bad way though, right? And with those memories also comes the awareness of like the connection, not attachment, though the connection that was genuine spiritually between you, Scorpio, and this Libra. And as this Libra was severed from this physical world, spiritually they live on with you, right? Though physically within your body holds also those memories in your mind as well. So as you are in this time of change and transformation, there will be things about you physically that will change as you also spiritually become more aware that this Libra is never really gone, right? They will always be in your heart and in your mind. Though I'm getting the message like slowly but surely. Though you have the ability to, like I said, transform the energy of what was, reasons to keep trusting and looking forward to seeing that person, to it becoming something that gives you like strength, like turning fat cells into muscle, kind of something like that, right? I don't know how else to explain it. I believe that as I grow more mature, that it'll get easier to explain stuff like that, because there are so many different dimensions to what we call real, right? And I want to make sure that I'm channeling what they're trying to say correctly, so that you receive it well, okay? So I'm seeing that new beginnings and a sense of liberation is what's in store for you. And there's like an understanding that you will have to overcome some challenges. However, like I said, spiritually, you are not doing this alone, even though this Libra's body and the physical is gone. Okay. So then I'm seeing the Phoenix card, which is showing me that like this is the energy that you're being crossed with is like a shock to you with the shock card, right? Because it's showing like maybe the loss that you experienced of this Libra was a sudden change, shocking news, surprise, an epiphany, or transformation. And this could be like someone that, you know, passed away. Or honey, it could also be someone that you used to date, right? It could be someone that you loved, that was like in your family, or was a friend, or someone that you were romantic with. Or it could also be like someone that you just dated and you're no longer physically with that person, though you have to move on gracefully. Whether if it was someone that you used to know, that you used to date, or someone that was actually like in your life that is no longer alive. Okay, so I am seeing like a sudden change. Well, that there was a sudden change, some shocking news, a surprise or epiphany, and some type of transformation that happened. And that goes right along with the fact that all of this energy is being crossed with well, the coffin and the death energy are being crossed with that shock, because you're still living for the interest that is available for you in life. You're still living for the blooming romance that is destined to come to you. You're still living for the experience of flirting with someone, or flirting with the universe, and bringing forth like better things in your life. And if those losses did not happen the way that they did, you would not be this version of yourself, or the best version of yourself that you are destined to become in this Phoenix energy, right? Because it's showing me that the death, the coffin, and then the Phoenix are the process with that western wind. So this book that you're reading, or something like that, is revealing to you this process that I'm seeing. Okay, so if this Phoenix energy is saying new phase and rekindling things, maybe your love life, maybe your engagement with your reality, with that weddings card, right? The power of being engaged with what it is that you want to experience. The power of being engaged in a relationship with God, right? It helps get you through things. It's a covenant, a bond that can't be broken. Regardless of what people come and go out of your life, that bond, that covenant that you have with God is beyond this one. Okay? And that covenant helps you understand when things are outside of your control, because that's all a part of the plan. Okay? So you're on this path of renewal and growth, this changed mindset that obviously was destined to, you know, come about, and you rising from the ashes and not staying stuck in the mud. Okay? Whew. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Emperor card. With this Emperor energy, it is innovative, it's creative, it's like you having the ability to, I'm hearing to be like an architect, right? Or an archon, of the reality, because I'm also seeing cosmic, like a part of the cosmic design, being able to have governance in your innovation and your creativity, what it is that you can contribute to the reality, how you are a part of God's good work to then create and generate good works. With this staff, you shall do my wonders type of energy, right? So thank you for that energy. It's also being received as like not sorrowful. So I'm seeing that it was given like out of joy and love. Okay, so the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is showing me that like you may have a lot of options right now, or you may feel like you don't know which direction to go in, and that's why the read is like classic. In whatever direction you go in, you want to make sure that you're maintaining self-control as you move forward, because you understand and accept the fact that there are maybe things that are outside of your control that, you know, you have to figure out how to navigate in your own sovereign nature through these communities and these tribes and these partnerships, whether if it's a relationship that's personal or work or business, or is out in society, or you're involved in other communities or groups. However it is that you're trying to figure out how to navigate, you want to make sure that you're not overwhelmed by what it is that you're experiencing, because you're so caught up and stuck and feeling like you don't know what to do because of your emotions about things that happened in the past. Okay, so you are being received in the Seven of Cups energy as adorable though. Very charming, delightful, not overwhelming, not frightening. So it is an energy of like the options that are going to be given to you, or the pathways that are going to be opened up for you, are ones of grace and ease. So you can take baby steps if you need to. No one is forcing you to do anything, and I'm here and we want you to feel secure every step of the way. Okay? So the emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read are for you to feel liberated, to let you know that opportunities are coming. Someone is missing you. This could be that message from that Libra, right? Or your message to the Libra from Scorpio, right? You're missing someone, or someone is missing you. For you to feel confident, for you not to feel terrified, or for you not to be terrified, either spiritual being, right? For you not to feel angry, for you not to feel uncertain, for you to feel calm, for you not to feel miserable. There, I'm seeing that you may feel shy, for you to feel fortunate, for you not to feel hostile, and that could be either one of you, right? And for you not to feel perplexed. Any of the negative emotions or experiences that are not so great, not your fault. Absolutely normal human emotions, right? And the reason why you're experiencing those things is because you've inherited them by the way of your bloodline. And that's because it takes humans to make humans. So the challenges that you've faced, or that you've dealt with, or that you may deal with in the future, not your fault. Whether if it's based off of your behavior or other people's behavior, whatever the situation is, not your fault. We just move forward as we come in, doing the best that we can, right? So as humans take humans to make humans. So as it takes humans to make humans, all human beings are not made without God's source energy though. So you have the ability, you have the strength, you have the support to overcome those challenges. I promise you, it's always in some kind of way, shape, or form there for you. Okay? So, in the past position for the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that there was like a loss with this Five of Pentacles reverse. Like I said, maybe someone passed away, someone died, or there was a great separation of something valuable that you had to part with. I'm seeing that whatever you lost was like a warning, or there was some type of risk that was involved. And this is because there are multiple layers to the reality, right? So take it as it resonates. It could have been that something was going on with this Libra or you, Scorpio, that was risky, that led to the separation or the death. And then whatever it was is because that there was something of bothersome intent, something of irritating or annoying intent, that like that was the root of why this led to what happened in the past. Okay, so if this Five of Pentacles reversed, it's showing me that even as there was a great loss or separation, it was also a time of transformation and growth, and you were able to overcome it gracefully and move past it gracefully. Okay, so then I'm seeing the Moon card. This is showing me that you were in an energy of like reflecting on your past, things that may have happened in the past, why it is that they happened, and the emotions that are associated with those memories. Okay, I'm seeing that you were in this energy, like looking at the brighter side of things, thinking about the good memories that you made, or that you thinking about the good that came from it. How maybe like against all odds, you remained optimistic no matter what the challenges were. And you're being received in this energy is like not hostile, not aggressive, not warlike. So you were demonstrating that energy of like having self-control. Okay, then I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, which is showing me that that was the truth, or that someone came in with a truth and gave you like some type of notification, verification of that truth. Okay, and this energy is being received as valuable. So the truth that someone came in and gave you was of great and high value, right? It was realistic, popular, or maybe you were the one that gave this truth to other people, okay, or someone else. You're being received as well accepted, well liked, preferred. And whatever this truth is, it's not cruel, it's not mean, it's not harsh, it's genuine, and it's coming from the heart. Okay? And so I'm seeing that towards the end of the cycle of this read, after that truth was revealed to you, that is when you got crossed with this great challenge of transformation. Because essentially the change and transformation that you're going through is stemming from the southwestern wind that is influenced from the planet Jupiter. And with Jupiter being behind you going through the things that you're going through, these changes and transformations, And me seeing that this 10 of Cups is essentially what Jupiter has been putting you on this path towards. Like this is like joy and wish fulfillment, this 10 of Cups. Though the process to have gotten to this 10 of Cups, right, was you going through the 5 of Pentacles reversed, right? Was you going through the moon phase energy? Was you going through the Ace of Swords energy? Was you getting that truth? You get what I'm saying? So, as you are more in an energy of like accepting the fact that all of these things have happened for a reason, this 10 of Cups energy will become more upright, and you will be in that Phoenix energy of like rising from the ashes, having a new state of mind and way of looking at things. And it'll be a time of new growth and a new phase of your life, okay? This energy is being received as like decadent and delicate. So like I said, it is very important during this time of your life to be very graceful with yourself, because of those things that are outside of your control. If you can't control them, then don't stress yourself, because that, yeah, don't stress yourself. Like, have that kind of energy and like prioritize the wellness of your soul, right? Like, all needs to be well with my soul, and if I can't control it, then I know that God is in control. And when there's something that, you know, God puts a lot of stuff in my control, so let me focus on that, okay? And just, even if it's like one little thing at a time that you need to remind yourself of, like, what is in your control, within your control, then start from there. And then you realize like how much power God really gives you, especially with like that being able to do research, and with the homework card and weddings. You know, God is giving you power for stuff like that. So utilize it, thrive in it. And like I said, if you're having challenges with recognizing that kind of thing, gracefully, one little thing at a time. I have the power to do this, I have the power to do that, I have the power to do that, I have the strength, the capability to do that, and I don't take it for granted, right? Being in the energy of gratefulness overpowers the energy of worry, okay? So you're being received as like sharp and keen, not absurd, not ridiculous, okay? And that's it for the cycle of the read. I just want to say, like, I can see that you have been through a lot. And whatever challenges that you may have in the future, I know that you'll be able to overcome them, because you're not alone. Okay? So let's talk about your future. In the future, I'm seeing that you will have to trust with this Two of Swords. You may find it difficult to trust, because you'll have to walk blindly, right? Though that's what faith is all about. Okay? Faith is all about trusting in the unknown. And there are a lot of things that you don't know about your own body and your own being that you trust. So, or that trust in you, you know what I mean? And that's all I believe is a part of the, what I know is like a part of the covenant, right, that we have with God. So this is giving like walk by faith and not by sight with this Two of Swords. And you, the one person, entity, being, energy that you can definitely trust is your spirit of true self, your soul to be responsible for raising you, and God to oversee it all. As God's source energy has given you the might and the power to animate this vessel that you call a body. You're being received in this Two of Swords energy as brilliant, as intelligent, not offensive, not repulsive, not annoying. Okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in this Eight of Swords energy. This Eight of Swords energy is showing me that you will have to overcome challenges of feeling like you're emotionally stuck. Like feeling like you're emotionally trapped and blind. Okay. And I'm seeing that you will overcome it because you won't allow the negative emotions to corrupt you. You'll recognize that, okay, if it's an emotion of feeling perplexed, if it's an emotion of feeling hostile, if it's an emotion of misery, if it's an emotion of uncertainty or anger or terror, you know what I mean? If it's any of those emotions that I'm feeling like are clouding my judgment or challenging my faith, as I have to move blindly in things that are unknown to me, because I'm transitioning into a new phase of my life. So there are things that are going to be new to me. Though if I'm remaining faithful and I'm not allowing any of these negative emotions to corrupt me, or to corrupt my faith, or to corrupt my covenant with God, or to corrupt the wellness of my soul, then I will overcome this easy peasy, right? Because I'm fortunate enough. And you can always combat those thoughts, those emotions internally as you're doing the shadow work, because that's what I'm seeing, that there's like a shadow work transformation going on, and you're not doing it alone, Scorpio, especially if this Libra is someone that passed away. Their spirit is with you to help you overcome this challenge. So know that. And if you are like someone that used to date this Libra, or Libra, if you used to date this Scorpio and y'all are separated, this is what you all are going through so that you can come out better. Okay? Regardless of what the situation is, take it as it resonates. That's just what I'm seeing. And it's so that you all can overcome these challenges that you've inherited. Okay? I'm seeing that what you are experiencing in the future may be foreign to you because it's different, it's new, right? Though you being able to overcome those challenges with grace for yourself, grace for other people that may be involved in that change and transformation, and also just being able to win the battle over your own demons is a fantastic part of the process, right? You come out of this lighter than you've ever been. And essentially that's what the whole read was about. You being able to display that self-control and then not feeling like it's weighing you down. That you're actually becoming lighter and not bogged down and stuck and boxed in by your emotions or fears, or those, energies that kind of haunt people when they're going through changes and transformations. You have God's source energy there, and you have each other spiritually there to help you overcome those challenges. Okay? So moving forward, I do see that you needed to hear that, because you will be in this Ten of Rods energy. Now this Ten of Rods energy is representing like a warning not to become overwhelmed, right? You already got, it's like I said, it is a process. And I know that it feels like it's just like one thing happening after the next, right? Though you are working out and exercising yourself of your own demons. So guess what? that builds up your spiritual muscles. Pretty much. Like your spirit body, your soul is responsible for raising your spirit of true self, right? And in the process of that, it's putting you through all of these experiences and is building you up to be more spiritually mature. So you're building up your spiritual maturity, which is your spiritual strength. And you need that, right? And I'm smiling because I remember when it was happening to me. And you know for sure that you're spiritually maturing when situations happen and you're just like, thank you, I understand. Instead of being all in the ego and trying to push back. You understand that God is like on the same page as you because it's a process. It's a process of reception. It's a process to receive. It's a process to be open to receive. And it's your own process. Okay? So, when you are going through those situations or those circumstances or maybe even those challenges, it's best to ask yourself, like, how have I grown from this? How have I learned from this? And if you can answer yourself genuinely, then that lets the soul know that they've done right by your spirit in this lifetime, in this vessel. They've done what they were supposed to do. And then that gets communicated to all the other planets that, you know, are influencing the other things that everyone else is going through. And you all have this sequence of raising your vibration and, you know, ascending into different energies and different phases of your life. And that's your destiny. The Bible says something about, I don't be quoting the Bible. However, the Bible says something about, like, for you know the plans that I have for you. Plans to prosper you. Right? Not plans for you to be suffering. And you're on the right path. This is what that angel number is about, that 404. You're on the right path, so take action. And choose victory. Because you're not alone. Okay? You're being received in this 10 of Rods energy as responsible, comfortable. Your responsibility in all of this will bring you comfort, as graceful as you need to be. Do that with yourself or with others that are involved in the great work that's being done. I'm seeing that you will be received as soft and gentle, right? And also, like, it's monumental what stage you set for yourself and others when you overcome those challenges, is what I can say. Okay? So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't take on burdens that aren't yours. Recognize your mission is to prioritize the wellness of your soul and to be moved by your spiritual maturity that comes from the lessons that you've learned from, and that the soul merits the spirit of true self because you've learned from those lessons. Okay? Then as far into your future as I can see is this page of is this page of swords paired with this Knight of Swords. Okay? These two paired together is like you're seeking information and you're taking action, and not by yourself. Okay? So with this Page of Swords, it could very much so represent someone coming into your life and giving you information on how to get to your happy ending. right? Providing you with that information that you need to validate the next steps that need to be taken. And you moving forward in this Knight of Swords energy, very ambitious with the wisdom and the knowledge that has been given to you, and you take action. And that's just what I'm seeing. You're being received in this energy as delightful, as pleasing, enjoyable, charming, even a little bit spicy. You know what I'm saying? We are all palatable to someone, you know? So that's what I'm seeing. Your energy is well received, even if you are like a little bit spicy. You're also being received as delightful, not insane, not crazy, very brave, and not arrogant, not egotistical. So that's just showing me that you deserve to be in this Phoenix energy because you've done the work. You worked on the way that the pathways are operating within your mind. Neurological pathways is what they're called. And the way that energy is moved, that has been fed to the vessel in the body, and what it feeds, what it's fueling, is your progress, your success, the wellness of your soul, your spiritual maturity. That says, no matter what's going on in this physical world, I'm going to be all right. Because I came from somewhere other than this world. And the world keeps going on when the physical body is gone. So the fact that the world keeps going on once the physical body is gone, that's just showing me that there's so much more to this. Though for now, I have everything that I need. And the Creator provides. Okay? So to you, Libra and Scorpio, my family and spirit, I do send you love, light, and healing energy. I thank you so much for your offering for me to be the Emperor in this moment for you. And I hope that it really does do good like medicine. Okay? I send you love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels.